brand that stands out for your business or a cohesive work environment, you can use the same principles as we would to improve our everyday lives. But what steps will we put into place to stop this from happening? We can theoretically get in touch with most people on this planet. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Culture Business YouTube channel. Today we're talking about self-determination theory, which is our second part in the self-determination theory series. If you're not familiar with the theory, it is basically 3 principles that you need in your life to be happy. And today we're talking about connectivity. This is a business channel, so I want to reiterate that the self-determination theory is affecting businesses everywhere. Whether you feel really connected to other people as an employee or a business partner will really affect how your cognitive capabilities develop. You can't reach the higher echelons of cognitive operations if you're not really feeling fulfilled in these fundamental areas. And that's really what's delivering value to your business. We go back to the saying, a happy employee is a productive employee. So let's talk about connection. To be happy, you need to feel connected to other people. And when we talk about this, we mean a person to speak to about what you've been thinking, a person to do different activities with different people as well. A relationship that we feel comfortable in. To state the obvious, COVID-19 has affected connectivity a lot. That's partly why mental health is deteriorating so much during the pandemic. But what steps have we put into place to stop this from happening? Even before the pandemic, before 24-hour Zoom quizzes and everything like that, we were in the era of hyperconnectivity with social media. We can theoretically get in touch with most people on this planet. We are involved in experiencing everything everyone else is experiencing as well. If 50 years ago you told someone that you could pull out a phone and give someone a ring on the other side of the world to tell them they're going to need a brolly because it's going to be raining today, they would have thought that you were absolutely crazy. We want to be connected to people, and we are in the era of hyperconnectivity. So we must be the happiest we've ever been. Obviously this isn't the case, and for matters such as this we can turn to philosophy to find the answers. Many great minds over many years have set out to find what truly makes us happy, and one of the leading philosophers in this is Epicurus. Epicurus found that in terms of connectivity you need a small group of your closest friends for meaningful and regular connections. What we now see as monasteries throughout the whole of Europe were actually Epicurean communes reconverted to suit Christianity. Small communities are in our history. We have never before been surrounded by millions of people and not known a single one of them, and this is what happens every day in our cities. We come from tribes, we evolved from tribes. We can see that some of the happiest people on the planet are still living in tribes. This is all to say that we're not made for hyperconnectivity. Our brains aren't hardwired to be able to cope with millions of people liking your photos or millions of people commenting on your posts saying that your contribution to society isn't good enough. This is where the problem happens. We talk about connectivity as proper, true connectivity, person to person, meaningful experiences. So if you want to make a brand that stands out for your business or a cohesive work environment, you can use the same principles as we would to improve our everyday lives. You need to figure out who actually means the most to you. And then in reverse, who do you mean the most to? And invest in those connections. That's not just liking their Facebook posts every now and again or commenting on their photos. That's true investment in regular connections. On a final note, it'll be interesting to see if hyperconnectivity comes full circle. Because the more we use technology to interact with people, not face-to-face communications, the less we need cities. And then the less we need cities, the more people move out to the countryside and live in the small communities that we're historically used to. Having said everything about liking and commenting, please like and comment below because it really helps me out, even if it's just to say that I'm a hypocrite for wanting you to. Make sure to subscribe to our social medias because you get daily updates about this sort of thing, and it'll give you a reminder when our next video is up. So we'll see you there.